All right, everybody, welcome back to Jayfabe Wrestling. I know it's been like 5-6 months. It's just been crazy. Last few months, I was on vacation on March, and then I actually got married in July. So it's been very busy, but I'm still been following wrestling. I just wanted to start building a habit again of making more videos and be more consistent in the new year. And as we know, it's November. It's Survivor Series season. I thought it would be a good time to rebook some Survivor Series. I'm going to rebook Survivor Series 2014. So Survivor Series 2014 took place in St. Louis, Missouri. Attendance was roughly around 12,000. Buy rate, 100,000. I believe this was also including WWE Network views. And let's get into the card right here. So we got pre-show match, Fandango defeating Justin Gabriel. And then we got Jack Swagger defeating Cesaro. And on the main card, we got Damian Mizdow and The Miz defeating Goldust and Stardust, Los Matadores, and the Usos in a Fatal 4-Way tag match to win the WWE Tag Team Championship. Then we got Team Natalya, Alicia Fox, Emma, and Naomi defeat Team Paige of Paige, Cameron, Layla, and Summer Rae. Then we got Bray Wyatt defeating Dean Ambrose by disqualification. And we got Adam Rose and the Bunny defeating Slater Gator. Then we got Nikki Bella defeating AJ Lee to win the Divas Championship. And in the main event, we got Team Cena, John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, Big Show, and Ryback defeating the Authority, Seth Rollins, Kane, Luke Harper, Mark Henry, and Rusev. And obviously, this was the iconic Sting debut in WWE. So, looking back, the main event was really great. Had a great moment with Sting debuting. Had a great moment of, pushing Dolph Ziggler. It wasn't John Cena as the sole survivor. It was Dolph Ziggler. And, But aside from that, the undercard was pretty... very forgettable. Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt, that was basically just to promote their TLC match. Nikki Bella defeated AJ Lee in 33 seconds. I guess they're trying to play off the AJ Lee, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus WrestleMania 28 finish. That was a cool finish, but again, the match, 33 seconds. And I guess the only other thing to note on the undercard was Damian Mizdow and The Miz. They were fun, and they got to win the tag team titles. But aside from that, this undercard is very lacking, and that's the problem with Survivor Series. I think they should just really emphasize that it's a big pay-per-view, and that we should have more Survivor Series elimination matches. So that's what I'm gonna do, and let's get into my card right now. So in the opener, I got Team AJ Lee. So we got AJ Lee, Paige, Natalya, Naomi, and Emma versus Team Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Alicia Fox, Cameron, and Summer Rae. So, rather than have two women's matches, just put all the women in one match. And obviously, having AJ Lee and Nikki in this match will, increase the star power and hopefully make the match that originally happened much better. And it makes sense. So you got AJ and Nikki kind of feuding there. Paige, I would still have her face. I know she was a heel, but I would still have her face and kind of align herself with AJ Lee. Eventually, I'll do the turn and have AJ Lee and Paige at WrestleMania 31. I would still keep Brie Bella as a heel, so I wouldn't have Nikki turn on Brie Bella. That was kind of weird. I would just have Brie just turn heel after, losing to Stephanie, saying, she can't really fight the Authority. So, and I think, got some good talent. Emma was very underutilized. So was Summer Rae at the time. And also we got Naomi and Cameron on different teams. This is where, they were kind of feuding at the time. So it makes sense to have both on different sides. And I think this would be a good match. I would have AJ Lee and Paige be the sole survivors here. They could kind of double team Nikki Bella. And I think this is a good build towards AJ and Paige at WrestleMania 31. and still kind of building the friendship before, eventually Paige turns on AJ Lee. All right, next match, we got Team Rosebud. So I got Adam Rose, Los Matadors, and R-Truth. Also, Alex Riley versus Team Dango. So we got Fandango, The Miz, Damien Mizdow, and the Primetime Players. So yeah, this is a fun little mid-card here. Adam Rose, Los Matadors, R-Truth, and Alex Riley. They're just, trying to have fun here, promote, good vibes. And you got, Fandango saying, that, you guys have no class, to Adam Rose. Like, look at your, your rosebuds, and look at me. I dance with class. And you have The Miz and Damien Sandow and the Primetime Players agree that, that they're Hollywood, and that, we don't need no bulls, Los Matadores running around. And the Primetime Players could also, talk smack to R-Truth and say, R-Truth, he's a has-been. The Primetime Players are the new stars in town. And yeah, I'd have Alex Riley just join up with R-Truth because he says, I know you teamed up with The Miz and it was awful, so I'm going to, join your team. So yeah, it's just a fun match here. Got, undercard. And I would give the win to probably the heels. I'd give Damien Mizdow and The Miz the sole survivor here. So you could have kind of the same scenario where The Miz is, about to eliminate, let's say, Adam Rose, hits the skull-crushing finale. He's kind of celebrating. Sandow or Mizdow tags in, and he gets the pin. So it kind of slowly builds the build towards Miz versus Sandow. But, yeah, I think it'd be a great moment for Sandow, and the pop would be nice. All right, next up, we got Team USA. We got The Big Show, Mark Henry, Jack Swagger, Zack Ryder, and Sin Cara versus Team Anti-USA. We got Rusev, Cesaro, Wade Barrett, Tyson Kidd, and Justin Gabriel. Yeah, so pretty simple here. Rusev saying that, USA is inferior to, to Russia and to any other country. USA is like, it's a laughing stock. You have The Big Show come out and like knock out Rusev to kind of build the feud there. And also, I know Mark Henry was a heel at the time. He turned on Big Show. I wouldn't have that. I'll just have, Mark Henry be Big Show's buddy. Yeah, and then you can also have Cesaro kind of say he agrees with Rusev, and that US is inferior. And then you could also have Mark Henry come out and say, yeah, we're inferior, I'm the world's strongest man. And Cesaro kind of laughs and says, yeah, you're old time, I'm the real strongest man. And kind of can do like a Cesaro swing. And then, yeah, so they kind of build the teams here. Swagger says, he's loyal to USA. Zack Ryder as well, saying, USA gave him freedom of speech to, really make it in the industry. And Sin Cara, he says, like, even though he's Mexican, he has ties to USA for, giving him a chance. And then, yeah, you could have Cesaro kind of talk Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel, who were faces at the time, to join their team and say, like, you guys been underutilized because, you guys are not American, and come join us, and, we're going to make sure that, you guys make a point that, you guys are stars. And then Wade Barrett also kind of, I believe he returned around this time, so he would join, be the last member, saying that, he's sick of, the Americans and how they treated him in the Nexus, and like he should have been a big star, but it's because WWE is always in the USA that he never got a chance. So yeah, I think this would be a really great match. I would have Rusev and Cesaro be the sole survivors here. You could have Cesaro hit the neutralizer on maybe the Big Show, and then have Rusev do the what's his finisher called? The camel clutch. I forgot. I don't know if it has the accolade or something like that. Whatever his name is, he does that. The submission. Big Show taps out. So yeah, I think it's a great win for Rusev. Can continue his momentum along with Cesaro. All right, next up we got Team Rhodes, Team's American Dream. So we got Cody Rhodes, Goldust, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods versus Team Wyatt family. The Wyatt family, Bray, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and the debuting Ascension, Connor and Victor. So yeah, you could have Cody, come out and say like, you know, obviously Goldust turned heel in my booking at WrestleMania 30. They could kind of make up there, Goldust says he's sorry about that. They kind of hug, and then the Wyatt family lights can go off, and the Wyatts could, attack Cody and Goldust, and lead them, beaten up. The Wyatts make the challenge, fight us at Survivor Series, and find a team, because we got a team waiting for you. And then they could debut the Ascension there, where Ascension say like we're here to make an impact, and we align ourselves with the Wyatt family. So you can have fun vignettes of Cody and Goldust looking for a team, and then they could be in the ring and says, you know what, it's hard to be positive right now because we got 5 people attacking us and we got no team. That's when the New Day would debut. Big E, Kofi, and Xavier saying, did someone say positivity? And they could come out and say, you know what, we're here and we're going to join your team at Survivor Series. So yeah, that's a nice way to build it up. And you got to give Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family the win here. I would have Bray be the sole survivor, last eliminating Cody Rhodes. It would be a clean match. Cody could go for, the crossroads, reverse right into Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. Bray is a sole survivor. And yeah, I think this would be a really good match. All right. Next up, we got the semi-main event. We got the WWE World Championship match. We got Brock Lesnar defending against John Cena. So yeah, this is what I meant earlier by saying making Survivor Series, a big card. Brock, he wrestled at Night of Champions. I understand it was Night of Champions. But you're telling me Brock can't come in for Survivor Series and defend the title? Like, come on. So yeah, I would actually give... I wouldn't give John Cena the rematch at Night of Champions. I have like Brock versus Jericho at Night of Champions, because Jericho was kind of leaving at the time, and that was a dream match that kind of never happened. So yeah, have that match. Just say John Cena's still recovering from SummerSlam. And yeah, Brock can, after, let's say Night of Champions, Brock says, he's about to go on vacation, he's going home. That's when John Cena can return and say, I want my rematch, and I want it. And Brock says, you know what? I'm a prize fighter, How about Survivor Series? And so, yeah, that they kind of, make it a big deal that Brock will only fight on the big shows and that he'll fight at Survivor Series. And, yeah, during the contract signing, John Cena says, I don't want no regular match with you. I want an I Quit match. It's a match that I never lost, and that I will never quit. So, yeah, Brock kind of laughs at it and says, you know what? I accept. And they kind of have a brawl. And, Brock gets away, but Cena puts Paul Heyman through the table. And, yeah, you can have some nice vignettes there. Brock doesn't have to be on the show every night. Brock can talk about how, John Cena would be nothing without Brock Lesnar. And that only reason John Cena is a star is because Brock Lesnar left. And John Cena could talk about how, Brock left when the going got tough. He didn't want to stay. And he's proven to be a quitter while I haven't. So, yeah, you could build some hype there. Go home show. You could have a nice big brawl there. Pull apart brawl where the whole roster is trying to break it up. So, yeah, I think it'd be a good match. And I would have Brock Lesnar defeat John Cena. I don't know if John Cena ever lost an I Quit match, but this makes sense, for Brock to win. I don't know how he would make him quit. Maybe just put him in the Kimura lock and like break his arm or something like that. And Cena would eventually just like pass out, and someone would throw in the towel for him. Maybe be Triple H, where Triple H says he cares about John Cena, and he says, John Cena's a hot commodity and that we can't afford him to, to be injured. So Triple H kind of throws in the towel for John Cena. And I think that would make sense, because actually Triple H didn't really care about that. He just wanted Brock to win, and he knew Cena was going to quit. And this would also build their feud towards WrestleMania 31. I don't know if you guys seen my rebooking. I had Cena versus Triple H on my card. So, yeah, this would be a great way to book that feud, have Triple H, be the reason that John Cena quit. He throws in the towel saying, he's looking out for the company, but really he's just throwing the towel because he doesn't like John Cena. All right, now we're in my main event. We got Team McMahon. So instead of Team Cena, I had Team McMahon because he was the one that kind of made the match, saying, that the Authority, they weren't really cutting it, and that if they lost this match, they'd be out of power. So yeah, it'd be Team Vince versus Team Hunter. And Team Vince would have Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, and the Usos versus Team Hunter. You got Triple H, Seth Rollins, Corporate Kane, and J&J Security. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to have J&J Security on the team. It just makes sense to, have the whole Authority there. So yeah, obviously we got history between Dean and Seth. Ryback can return from injury. Triple H can kind of also make the offer to him, but he kind of refuses. And then the Usos could be lured in by Dean Ambrose saying that the company, they don't give a damn about you. Look what they did to Roman Reigns. So obviously Roman is out here. But he would also be feuding with the Authority. And I would actually, instead of, announcing Roman got injured, have a beatdown where Roman gets hurt. So yeah, the Usos would obviously want to fight for Roman Reigns. And then Dolph Ziggler comes out. He says, I want to join the team because, ever since I became World Heavyweight Champion, WWE has done nothing to push me. And that's all the Authority's fault. And now they want to push someone like Seth Rollins, who, can't even get anything done himself. So, yeah, there's some good build here. And, yeah, I would actually have, again, I would have Dolph Ziggler be the sole survivor here. So, I'd have Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler against Kane, Seth Rollins, Triple H. I would have Triple H hit Dean Ambrose with the sledgehammer and the curb stomp from Seth Rollins, so that would eliminate Dean Ambrose. So now it's 1-on-3, Dolph against Kane, Seth, and Dean. I would have Dolph Ziggler hit the roll-up on Kane, so that eliminates Kane. And then I would have Triple H try to get the sledgehammer. Dolph is distracted by Stephanie, and Triple H goes to hit Dolph, but Dolph moves out the way. Triple H was about to hit Stephanie, but stops, and then from behind, zigzag 1, 2, 3. So now it's 1-on-1 now, and then I would have Triple H attack the referee, and then he'd hit Dolph with the sledgehammer, pedigree. Seth would then hit the curb stomp, then Triple H calls out his crooked referee. But the referee doesn't come out. Instead, it's Sting that comes out. Triple H can't believe it. Crowd goes crazy. Sting hits Seth Rollins with the bat, so that kind of neutralizes him. And then he hits Triple H with the Scorpion Death Drop. And then Sting leaves, and then Seth and Dolph kind of both get up at the same time. And then they kind of go at it for a few minutes, and then Seth goes for the curb stomp, misses. Dolph hits the zigzag. The referee kind of revives himself. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler wins. The Authority's out of power. So, yeah. Again, this is a great match. And I think I just made it a little bit better by, adding Triple H to the match, and giving other guys like Dean Ambrose, the Usos a chance. And, yeah, I think this would be a great match and great moment. So, yeah, guys, let me run down my card for you right now. We got Team AJ Lee. We got AJ Lee, Paige, Natalya, Naomi, and Emma versus Team Nikki. We got Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Alicia Fox, Cameron, and Summer Rae. Team Rosebuds, Adam Rose, Los Matadores, R-Truth, and Alex Riley versus Team Dango, Fandango, The Miz, Damian Sandow, and the Primetime Players. We got Team USA, The Big Show, Mark Henry, Jack Swagger, Zack Ryder, and Sin Cara versus Team Anti-USA, Rusev, Cesaro, Wade Barrett, Tyson Kidd, and Justin Gabriel. Team Rhodes, American Dreams, Cody Rhodes, Goldust, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods versus Team Wyatt family. We got Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and The Ascension. For the WWE World Championship, we got Brock Lesnar versus John Cena in an I Quit match. And in the main event, Team McMahon, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, The Usos versus Team Triple H, Team Authority. We got Triple H, Seth Rollins, Kane, and J&J Security. So yeah, guys, that is my card. I think, I definitely upgraded the card, first off by putting on the women in the match. I think I'm just making the tag match better, and we didn't have to deal with a 30-second Divas Championship match. I think I utilized Bray Wyatt a little bit better rather than have him in a singles match, have him in his team. Also, they did. I know they kind of separated the Wyatt family. I wouldn't have that done here. So, I think, giving Bray Wyatt another dominant win here. Same with Rusev as well. I know he was in the main event, but I think he needed his own showcase, him and Cesaro. Cesaro's on the pre-show in the real booking. So, and it makes sense to have a Team USA versus Team Anti-USA thing going on there. And the WWE Championship match, I think, Brock should have been on this card, and this would be a great place for him and John Cena to blow off their feud rather than Night of Champions. And in the main event, I think Dean Ambrose should have been in that match because he was feuding with the Authority the whole year. The Usos would have made it more exciting. And Triple H should have been in that match too. If he's fighting for, his job, for the Authority, why wouldn't he want to join the match? So that makes sense. And I think it'll still be a great match and it'll still have the great finish. So guys, that's my card. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm coming with more Survivor Series rebookings. Appreciate the support. Catch y'all later. Peace.